Showdown. Tonight's broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union and produced by San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media. We are just a few minutes away from our kickoff here in the final game of the season for your Bobcats, a much improved Bobcat program under first-year coach Mark Smith, and they have one more chance to get another district win and a big upset tonight as they take on the Tigers of Frenship High School here in the Hub City area. It's the Central Bobcats and the Frenship Tigers. District showdown tonight as we wrap up the season of 2024 for the Bobcats. Of course, Frenship atop the district. They will be moving on to playoffs after this. Thank you for joining us. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside, man, and I can't believe another season has gone by. Here we are about to wrap one up. Seems just like yesterday that it started, and there have been some big positives for the Bobcats this season. But tonight, they're playing a team that you just can't fool with. You spot them 20 points, and they will show you that you ain't about that life. And that's kind of been a problem for the Bobcats. Coach Smith said that they want to get out and start early and not spot this team points as they have done earlier in the season. Our kickoffs tonight brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company as we have the coin toss here. Bobcat captains and bittersweet type of thing tonight as Squeaky English number 3 out there will wrap up his era as the Central quarterback. Thank you, Squeaky, and all the seniors. You've worked hard. You've brought the program back to where it needs to be, well on the way, and go out and get these Tigers, a team that we have led the last couple of years at the half. Despite their obvious talents, but we just couldn't pull off the win. But this is a situation that the Bobcats can play with this team as their losses have been not by much pretty much all season long and here in district. And this would be a great way to end the season by kind of tarnishing this district journey for the Frenship Tigers. Bobcats are in their icy whites tonight with the orange numerals lined up on the left, and the Frenship Tigers are now ready to kick it off. To your Bobcats, Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. It is 46 degrees. Wind is at 9 miles per hour. Looking at a low about 38 here in the Lubbock area. The last time we were here, we were sitting in the bleachers, and we almost froze to death 2 years ago. Arlen, that's one that I'm probably glad you missed because it was even colder than Shotwell Stadium was, and we had icicles after that. We're ready to go. One more for this Bobcat team that has done so much, worked so hard this season. Can they upset these Frenship Tigers in their own house? We're about to find out as the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff is a touchback, and here comes senior Squeaky English. He has electrified us many times, as he will do in basketball this season. You can count on that. One more time for Squeaky and the boys who are the seniors on this football team. 154 yards last week in the district win over Odessa. 66 yards, the longest he threw for a touchdown. Squeaky English, 1 interception last week. The leading rusher, Elijah Allen, saw the brunt of the running, and he had his best game last week with 124 yards. They start off on the run. Bobcats have tended to start off a little slow and spot the other team some points, and that wouldn't be a good idea tonight. This is a hard team to come back from. They are very talented. 2 in the flight pattern for the Bobcats, and here we go. Second down.
Yeah, that second run was just a 5-yard run.
Bobcats came very close but didn't get their first district win until the 2-part lightning delay Friday-Saturday game against Odessa last week as English runs to the sideline past the 30-yard line. It's going to be third down. And they all disappeared just like that.
There we go.
I'm going to tell that magician to stop fooling around. out there. Make our players disappear.
Okay,
They're
and
back.
look, here comes the beast.
They're already going to run out of the orange starburst and break out of that. I love the razzle-dazzle. This certainly hasn't been boring football this year as far as formations go. Ooh, that snap almost got away from Squeaky. But he went mano-a-mano across the 35-yard line, head-to-head, and Squeaky got the better.
Picks up that first down.
He got the better of that little collision with Jack Pollard, the linebacker, number 20.
And I love the Frenship signs down here. Think turnover.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Of course, you see the angry orange on the left and San Angelo Central on the right. First drive of the game, Bobcats got the opening kickoff. Got a first down on the Squeaky English run. And here's English throwing right. Tried to twist out of that one, but this is a very fundamentally sound Frenship team, and he went down immediately.
Mack with the catch there.
Jaden Mack.
Actually lost 2 on the play.
Boy, they get to the ball fast.
Well, this team is quick. They're good. They're not only quick and sound on offense, they're quick and sound on defense also.
On second down from the 35. Nice facility here in Frenship. Despite being cold last time we were here, it's a nice little place here. They will send a man in motion. That's Mack. And hand it off for about 4 yards. We have a flag. Alivas Restoration and Solar bringing
No flag. No flag. It was somebody lost their towel.
Well,
so
that's understandable.
Fell out of their pocket.
A little shaky. It's always windy around this area, so the camera a little shaky. We had a little problem with our tripod. It ain't here.
Yeah, it's broken. Yep.
That's all we'll say about that. Thank you all for joining us online, everybody. Appreciate any comments. Squeaky gets past a couple of defenders, still going. And he is upended near the 40-yard line. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay of the English run. Gets away from a few. And gets tripped up and upended.
So it's going to bring up 4th and about 7.
So the Bobcats got a first down, but 3 and out after that. And they will punt and give it to this high-octane, maybe the best offense we've seen from this Frenship team. And we've seen some good ones. And there's the snap.
Punt is up and away.
Cason Rogers with the punt. Bouncing off of a tackle and still going.
He's got one person to beat.
Damian Lozano. With that return, goodness gracious, we can't be doing that. Can't be doing that early, especially.
No, and he got it about the 25. Look at this, brings it back, bounces off just a bunch of Bobcats.
Bryson Sanders almost had him way back there.
And almost brought it back, so that was a punt of negative yards, I think, by the time you look at it and get it all sorted out.
First down in Bobcat territory at the 40-yard line. First offensive series for these Frenship Tigers. The quarterback is someone that we are familiar with, just not at quarterback. That would have been Hagan Hutchison, who gave us fits last year, as well as his cousin. Second down.
Oh, and we get a jump, but they get it away quick.
Blitz comes from the outside, and they are inside the 30-yard line. Making the stop is Cason Rogers.
Look who just sailed over the top of him there. With the pursuit.
Nice
that
tackle.
Would be the missile.
The Van Missile, the Dean of Mean.
Van Missile.
The Dean of Mean from Tom Green.
Yeah.
When
I like that.
Yeah, when he's out on that field.
Yeah. We'll have to remember that for next year.
Mm-hmm. The Van Missile. I'm sure we'll come up with some others. You got to earn those. Wrecking Crew was earned a little bit for the defense, much better than in the last couple of years, but it's Still working. Tonight would be a nice time to earn the nickname of Wrecking Crew. Not so far, though, inside the Angelo MRI red zone with a second down here.
And we've got a penalty, it looks like. Or are they just making sure?
To the folks listening on YouTube, we appreciate Frenship fans and everybody watching the broadcast. We don't want to be homers just going overboard rooting for our team. You can tell what team that we are broadcasting for without going overboard. The opponents get good highlights as well, and they may have some good ones coming up. Defense needs to bear down here as Frenship started this drive in Bobcat territory. Exactly the kind of thing we didn't need to happen. They're moving. They're running downhill. For the Bobcats defensively, out of the 3-4, Aiden Perez, the nose guard, Kason Robles on the right, along with Sean Scott. Luis Angel Garcia, Mason Van Sickle, Jacob Jackson, Ricardo Peruskia are the linebackers. Zayden Norton, Gabriel Rodriguez, the corners, Kason Rogers, Austin Lucky, the safeties, with our NAMI starting lineup tonight. Here in the Little Southwest Conference, Frenship just quietly as a part of the district championship every season. They are real good.
Actually, they've won, I believe it was 7 or 8 in a row now.
Yeah,
so they're really good. They, like we say, I said to Coach Smith Monday night, they're just a juggernaut is all they are.
Unfortunately, they've had to butt heads with South Lake Carroll in the first round of the playoffs the last couple of seasons, on the run to the left side of the 15-yard line. Quarterback is Holden Phillips, the senior. He's been on this varsity team for a while, number 2. 3,523 yards passing, 43 touchdowns for Phillips.
It's a lot of yardage.
Leighton Stone has 57 catches, over 1,200 yards, one of his favorite targets. Blitz, number 17. Here comes the blitz, trying to run him down. Almost got him. There's the throw. I thought he went to the end zone there. It's inside the 15-yard line. They fooled me that time, which isn't that hard to do.
Chase Campbell with the catch. Didn't see who got him, but I am guessing it was probably Darby.
One of the Bobcats.
One of the Bobcats, I hope. It looks like it might have been Barbie. Darby, sorry, not Barbie. May have been Barbie, you never know. Hey.
Got to meet those guys at Shenanigans for Bobcats Insider Monday. D-line.
And he's coming out of that Sam position.
Squares up, back shoulder throw to the end zone.
Touchdown.
That's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Frenship Tigers. Not much trouble starting around the Bobcat 40 on this drive, and they end up striking first blood. First drive of the game, which has happened to us quite a bit this season. No need to panic. We were trailing 7-0 when the lightning delay happened last Friday against Otessa.
I didn't see who caught that.
Dick's Key and Lock Shop with the extra point. It just occurred to me I didn't either. I can't believe it. Drew Cox with the extra point for the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. And that is 7-0 first quarter. Tigers march down and score on your Central Bobcats. 7-0 here at Peoples Bank Stadium. Home of the Frenship Tigers, and they have the lead. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded. you think a pat on the back and
Back at People's Bank Stadium, Wofford, Texas, Lubbock area. Central Bobcats football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, wrapping up the regular season here and the entire season for the Bobcats. Trying to get that one more district win against this tough Frenship Tiger team. There's the Church Landscape Company kickoff as the Tigers scored on their first possession. It's 7-0 here in the first quarter at People's Bank Stadium. Darren Prater, Arlen Ponder here. Thank you for joining us. Bobcats made strides this year with Coach Mark Smith, and it's going to be the last hurrah for the seniors, but they started the turnaround. They set the example. They put in a lot of work. They got on a 3-game winning streak, starting with the win on Cooper Cougar homecoming at Shotwell Stadium. Got the first district win against the Broncos of Odessa High last week. 10-point win. Had to be continued due to a lightning delay on Saturday afternoon.
Well, and that was a lot of jumping there. And we have a player down.
Well, I didn't see which. Anyway, hopefully,
sorry.
Nothing too serious.
I'm trying to figure out a couple of things here.
All righty.
So
I am as well. Look at the crowd. I mean, on both sides, we have a healthy crowd. You know, San Angelo Central fans are going to travel well, especially to see the seniors play one more time. Their last game together at San Angelo Stadium, last one as this team. They played on Friday night, continued trailing 7-0 against Odessa Saturday, and ended up winning 23-13. Would have been a 7-point game, but the Bobcats ran back a 2-point conversion attempt for 2 to make it a 10-point game. Ended up winning. Came close to winning against their rival Permian. But no cigar, as they say, but improvement. Left side, Squeaky throws the sideline into double coverage, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Squeaky English, 10 attempts, 54 yards, longest a 19-yard run. Last week he had 2 touchdowns. Last week against Odessa.
And was there a penalty?
I'm not sure. It's the Bobcats hurrying to switch in and
Or
out
did he?
personnel.
Well, no, we moved forward, so must have been a penalty of some sort.
7-0 Frenship. First quarter.
High snap. Squeaky keeps the ball.
Left side, he shakes one defender. Sideline, English. Out of bounds near midfield. He'll have a first down for the Bobcats. That's English doing what English does, escaping defenders. He's very hard to track down. Of course, we'll be seeing him electrifying basketball fans soon.
The 5:32 mark. And we know that the scoreboard's messed up down here. We're going through all kinds of little nuances tonight, so bear with us.
The score is the opposite of what it says.
Yeah, Squeaky one hops that. Yeah, the score's 7-0 Frenship over the Bobcats.
We just can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That's right. Little Southwest Conference. It's always an interesting season because it's never given anybody's going to beat anybody in this district.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Squeaky back running for his life.
Throwing near sideline, and it's incomplete. It's in a crowd. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bobcats. Be sure and check out the Concho Sports Network Facebook, Instagram, and at Concho Sports on YouTube. On any of those platforms, hope you are enjoying the broadcast. 3 receivers, on the 2 on the right, 1 on the left, as Squeaky looks to the sideline. He has 1 back. Handoff. It's away from one guy. He's going to switch directions.
And Allen looks like he may have picked up that first down.
I think he did, and Elijah Allen had his best game last week. He really turned it on.
Yeah, he did. They're going to call it 3rd and about. Is he going to measure?
Bring that measuring stick out.
They're going to bring out the note card. Official timeout.
We saw, 1 measurement this year, which is rare.
No, we saw 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we saw 2. We were like, are they really going to measure? And rare that you see that happen.
They're going to do it. Don't bring the measurer out. I like the suspense.
Oh, it looks like it's about 6 inches. Half a yard. Maybe. Half a yard, we'll call it.
Well, this is Frenship territory, so why not try to keep the momentum? You have to think we could convert this. No. First down.
No.
Is it?
No. It was
I
short.
was looking at the white hat.
Short.
Okay.
It was short.
So 4th down for the Bobcats, and looks like they may punt and play field position here.
No.
No?
Here they come.
They got the orange starburst all lined up single file.
They got the beast. Oh, and Squeaky's out here on the edge.
Wild Squeaky. It's
Oh,
the
my
wild
gosh.
squeak formation. He's just going to have to fall on it. But at least he did that. We'll call that the wildcat, the wild squeak for now.
Well, and Squeaky, he's down here on the bottom on this. So you can see it was Wyatt.
That's Kason Rogers.
Was that 20? No, it's 20.
20.
Allen.
Oh, that was Elijah Allen. I was thinking maybe it was Kason Rogers going to punt it.
And
He's a punter.
I think he's just a little bit shorter than Squeaky. Yeah, he's at 5'10". Squeaky's at what's Squeaky up there? 6 foot. So even that little bit of difference, you're used to it as a center. You're popping that ball back.
Frenship leading 7-0 here in the first with the ball back at midfield. Holden, right side. They're on the ground, and somebody just turned him a somersault when he went out of bounds, but he got a great run nonetheless.
Little end around.
It was Noah Ingram. Holden Phillips, 43 touchdowns. Passes.
4:38.
First quarter. Trips to the near side as Phillips throws quick.
Scoops it up off the ground.
Touchdown. Touchdown. It's an Alpha Paving touchdown. Phillips threw quick, and the Bobcats did not have an answer for that. An Alpha Paving touchdown. Let's see if we can take a look at that on the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Right after this kick.
That was Hayden Wilson, the junior, with the touchdown for the Tigers. Having a fairly easy time of it so far. The Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point is up, and it's good. No need to panic yet. We're in the first quarter, but it is 14-0. The Frenship Tigers lead your Central Bobcats in this District 2 6A Little Southwest Conference finale. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
you feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our...
Back at People's Bank Stadium, you're watching Central Bobcats football here on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Aaron Prater and Arlen Ponder here. Kickoffs brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. 14-0 here in the first as the Frenship Tigers have the lead on your Central Bobcats. They have scored on both of their possessions so far tonight. The Bobcats have gotten a couple of first downs, but haven't been able to put together any offensive fireworks tonight, but you can bet that will be coming. The problem is, will it be too late? This is the third possession, and the Cats are going to have to get something together. They're going to find themselves in deep trouble early. 8-1 Frenship.
Yeah, Frenship's just that juggernaut. Squeaky, quick little turnaround. He's got the...
See how fast they are getting to the ball?
They just flex to the ball quick. Jesse Smith.
That's Jesse Smith. He gets past one guy.
Name we haven't called.
Yeah, there's been some, we've had several injuries on the team, which didn't help our cause.
Bobcats will go quick.
Frenship runs out of that 3-4 on defense mostly, just like the Bobcats.
Looks like they're running a 3-3 stack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks like a stack. Oh, and there we go. Who's
in a crowd? It's a tough run.
Still going.
43-yard line. Yeah. He's not going to go down easy, and he got his foot stuck in a face mask.
Come on.
Goodness me.
Elijah Allen. And I think we're going to get the penalty.
His foot was in somebody's face mask, I think.
3:51 left in the first. We'll see what this call is. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
On Allen?
On Allen.
I don't know about that. I think, well,
he what he did was it looked like he shoved his face mask.
Oh, okay. I thought he got something hung in there.
I think he got up and they were trying to share each other's social media stuff, and he got irritated and just pushed him backwards. So that's a costly penalty.
They both recited a quick diss track about each other and had to. Can't be doing that, and we don't need penalties like that. Trailing 14-0 against the number one team in the district, 8-1. They lost to Byron Nelson, Trophy Club Nelson, this season right off the bat. Then they decided they had enough of that. Squeaky throws short and left to the slot receiver, and he goes down immediately. Again, these guys get to the ball so fast as Jesse Smith was the target that time.
Yeah, and it looked like, did the ball pop out and we get back on it?
Let's take a look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Yeah, the ball popped out and we got back on it, luckily. And that you're used to playing in warm weather, and you come up here and you're cold, and it's a little colder. Cold front's blown through.
It's a different cold, too.
Yeah, and it's a different cold up there in Lubbock.
Squeaky in trouble. Here comes the pursuit.
Throws.
Got Mark Noose.
And
right
where'd he go? Was that incomplete?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Number 38, Martin N-U-S-Z Noose was right on him that time.
So that's going to be a turnover on down. Or no, I'm sorry. It was fourth down. Brings up fourth down.
Okay.
My apologies.
So Cason Rogers is on the field. He's going to punt. Line of scrimmage is the 27. Here they come. Oh.
Here, snap. The punt's away.
Rogers punt.
Catches it on the run.
Boy, he returned it with some speed. He's got a head of steam now. 40, 35 to the 30, to the 20. Damian Lozano, the senior, inside the Angelo MRI red zone. And they almost got two. Rogers, the punter, that time.
Yeah, short punt, gets it away. Just some great moves. Oh, almost a block in the back there. And then he cuts it back inside, and that's what the cavalry was showing back up.
About a 38-yard return for Damian Lozano. We have looks like a timeout on the field. Fans, check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender. That's First Community Federal Credit Union, our presenting sponsor. With great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options, they can help make your payment fit your budget. Be smart and bank smart. 1CFCU.org. Apply online or call 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. Concho Sports Network, your home for the Bobcats in the Little Southwest Conference. No playoffs this year, but improvement. Having some struggles against this 8-1 Frenship team. The ball is on the ground. I think the Tigers got it. I think they got on it.
Yep, they got back on it.
And it was Holden Phillips himself that got on the ball. So Hagan Hutchinson, Landon Hutchison, the cousins have given us fits the last couple.
Oh, my gosh.
Seasons. Real good athletes, but Holden Phillips, Leighton Stone, we know them. Great athletes.
Bobcats bringing back in some little bit, making a change there on defense.
This team averages 52 points a game.
And I don't know what happened.
We're broadcasting live from the Cornelia Marie here on the ocean.
Is that a touchdown?
Yes.
Touchdown, okay.
That is a touchdown for the Tigers.
Personal foul
against them.
On them.
So Elivas Restoration and Solar and a Alpha Paving touchdown. Bobcats have had the problems of starting slow and, not a good idea tonight. We have led this team at the half, I think, the last 2 seasons. Nick's key and lock. And Safe Company extra point is up, and it is good from Drew Cox. Here in Walworth, Frenship High School. It is 21-0. The Frenship Tigers lead your Central Bobcats, but it's early, still in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice.
Welcome back. People's Bank Stadium here at Frenship High School. 21-0 in the first quarter. District leading Frenship Tigers lead your Central Bobcats. Kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. There's plenty of football to play, though.
Oh, and that was almost a mistake, costly mistake.
They lost the ball, and one of the Bobcats got on it.
It's just a little pooch kick. Who was that, number 81?
That got on the ball?
Stribling.
Yeah.
Stribling's normally better than that.
Kasner Stribling.
It hit him, and I think he just lost it. And, of course, we're talking about the cold. Whenever that ball hits you, it's a different way that ball hits you whenever you're cold.
And like I said, it's different. We have been outside at Shotwell and been very, very cold. But sitting up these bleachers, Frenship with that wind.
Oh, yeah.
With Kurt Klausner, the former Bobcat lineman, we both brought hair product, didn't bring heavy coats, and it was bitter.
Squeaky going to cut it back against the grain.
He's good at reversing direction. He gets to the sideline and inside Tiger territory. An upset won't be enough to get the Bobcats in the playoffs tonight, but still it would be a whole lot of fun, a good feather in the cap of the program.
Hey, let me give you some updates. You're doubling lines, playing those early Longhorns. It's 14-2 Longhorns. 22-0 Wall over Stanton.
The Stanton Buffaloes.
Elijah Allen with the run.
Allen steps out of a tackle. He's close to the Angelo MRI red zone inside the 25-yard line. Now the Bobcats are starting to turn it on, as they are known to do once they get warmed up. English
Handoff. He was supposed to go left side. He cuts it back.
It's one of the few times they don't get the shoestring tackle, the Tigers.
Hey, another update. Ozona, 6. Cristobal, 3.
All righty.
And that one is starting the second quarter. That is, that's the battle for second place in the district. Pass complete to Jimmy Edwards.
And he gets reptiled immediately. He got pythoned by Maverick Allen, the 6'2", 185-pound senior, number 3. Bobcats have come up in short in district by a combined 17 points in losses to Legacy, Permian, and Midland. They lost those same games by a combined 88 points last season, so that's a lot of improvement. Bobcats on the move inside the Angelo MRI red zone. Need to get some points on the board, trailing 21-0 in the first. English throws! Incomplete. He was looking for Allen, I think, out of the backfield. No. Sorry. Gavin Johnson's first time we've said young Gavin's name tonight is
44 seconds left in the game. In the game. Sorry, first quarter.
Gavin Johnson's made his mark, just a sophomore. That's exciting. A lot of good young guys here. We believe. I think we have good things in store in the years to come. English.
Hands off to Elijah Allen.
Hands it off to Allen. Allen's a junior, by the way.
And Elijah Allen's picked up the first down.
So the Bobcats on schedule, right about second quarter, is when they start playing pretty good football. As a matter of fact, I think on average, the second quarter's been their best quarter. You'd think it'd be the fourth. Turnovers hurt us last week against Odessa, but we got the win. The defense really responded. Offense did a good job running the clock out with that 10-point lead.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Well, at the end of one, 21-0 is the score. Bobcats have the ball. They're inside the Angelo MRI red zone. Need to put some points on the board quickly as we head into the second quarter. 21-0. Frenship Tigers lead it here at People's Bank Stadium in the Lubbock area at Walworth. And we'll be back to start the second quarter after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Our tough heritage is what it's all about. And nothing says tough better than trucks made for Texans by Texans. The full-size Toyota Tundra, loaded with full-size features. This is truck country, where legacies are born and the West comes alive. At Mitchell Toyota, getting a good deal on a truck as tough as Texas is a cinch. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings, Damon Bell photography, and drone services.
Dear San Angelo, you still believe someone's word can create a contract and their handshake can seal the deal.
You proudly embrace those who put service ahead of sales.
You see that we're driven by faith and steered by more.
And we're
Welcome back to People's Bank Stadium as the Frenship Tigers against your Bobcats lead 21-0 starting the second quarter. But Squeaky English is going to turn it on, and there's the first touchdown of the night for English in his finale as the quarterback for the Bobcats. Touchdown, English, and the Bobcats on the board with the Alpha Paving TD. Nice. I told you he's going to do that. And the second quarter, it's almost like clockwork. They kind of wake up. Not too late to do that. Trying to get within 14 here. On the road, the season finale. Evan Vaughn, the halftime entertainment last week. And the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point is good. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
You acknowledge our distinct cultures and recognize we are one.
You feel that you get more when you give more.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this.
Welcome back to People's Bank Stadium. Bobcats on the board thanks to Squeaky English. A 15-yard touchdown strike for another rushing touchdown for the QB, ending his 2-year era tonight as the quarterback of the Bobcats gets them on the board. It's 21-7, but Frenship leads the contest. And here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. Uh-oh. Well, after you score a touchdown, this is the last thing you want to do. Seems to be a habit. Takes it to the house. It's an Alpha Paving touchdown. And that just deflated the Central Bobcat fans for the time being.
Yeah, and this is going to be a 95-yard touchdown return.
Wow. Chase Campbell, the junior, wide receiver, kickoff returner, 90 yards down the sideline. And they flex right back.
And whatever momentum Central had just went out the window.
Well,
with that long
you're right.
run. Number 8 holding receiver. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Penalty on the play. So that's going to bring it all the way back. I will take that back, what I said.
Number 8 holding.
If he zooms in one more time.
Oh, Arlen running hot.
Right there.
In honor of Squeaky English, I have a squeaky chair tonight. And with the English family, it's a family tradition.
It sure is. Okay, so rather than it being a 95-yard touch.
Look at that. He's running hot, boy. He's running hot over the camera because he knows people are going to roast us online. Not our fault, trying to fix it. That, he was wrangled. He was bulldog wrangled to the ground that time. That's Cadrick Price. First down here in the second quarter, 21-7, 28-7. Holden Phillips. Heads to the sideline, gets past the 48-yard line. Phillips over 3,500 yards, passing 43 touchdowns this season. They haven't missed a beat at quarterback. Leighton Stone he's been around a while. He is a senior, 57 catches, over 1,200 yards, 21 touchdowns for number 17. Got one tonight. Second down for the Tigers. Caught at midfield. Down at the 45-yard line. That's a first down in Bobcat territory. Again, it's just talking about Leighton Stone, and the senior gets the first down. On first down in Bobcat territory, they throw the screen. Caught. Down at the 35-yard line is Maverick Allen, 6'2", 185-pound senior for the Tigers.
And where's Goose?
Yeah. He's probably got his wingman somewhere, but Iceman, you don't know if he's friend or foe, and he's around. Holden Phillips steps up in the pocket. Calmly, somebody almost got to him, and he gets his pass off. It's incomplete to Noah Ingram. Oh, yeah, he took a hit that time. He barely got away. He barely got that pass off. And Garcia, Luis Angel Garcia, the junior, almost got himself a sack. The sack leader on the defense, let's see, Mason Van Sickle, the Van Missel, has 2. Davis Darby has 1. Kaysen Robles has a sack this season.
That was a little RPO right there, just right up the middle.
And that is close to the Angelo MRI red zone. Haven't been able to stop them tonight. And when special teams breakdowns happen, you let them run back a kickoff right after you score a touchdown. Those are just things that are going to have to stop for the majority if we're going to continue to improve. And that'll happen. The interception leader on this team is Zayden Norton. He has 3. Rodriguez has 2, and Rogers and Sanders each have an interception. Several guys, some with multiple, and that's a heck of a improvement.
Yeah, and that short little pass right there.
28-7 is the score.
They call a timeout?
Yeah, somebody called a timeout.
Timeout, Frenship.
So we'll take a timeout with them, and it's 28-7. Tigers threatening again on your Bobcats here in the Little Southwest Conference 2024 regular season finale. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at...
Hello, we are back in Walforth, Lubbock. This is People's Bank Stadium, home of the Frenship Tigers, undefeated in district and leading 28-7 on your Bobcats here in the season finale for San Angelo Central. Look out. That's going to be an Alpha Paving. Well, it's going to be close. He's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. Chase Campbell, the junior. Check this out. He had a head of steam going. And
nice little.
Oh, man, alive! Somebody just sacrificed themselves.
How is that not a touchdown?
I'm not. That was Cason Rogers that took the brunt of that, the junior. I mean, he was going to do everything he could to not let him score. He got plumb airborne that time.
So that actually was a touchdown.
Okay. He got it. I thought he did because he had enough momentum to send one of our guys backwards. Oh, man. We've had some problem with the scoreboard operator here, which is a new problem. Which is par for the course. But we're here. Nine minutes to go in the half. This is the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point. And it is good. Here in the second quarter, Bobcats trailing. We'll see if they can get back in this one here in the Lubbock area tonight. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget.
Welcome back to People's Bank Stadium. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network. Here in the city of Walworth and near the hub city of Lubbock. Sharks Landscape Company kickoff, 28-7 the score, and Frenship leads this one. Of course, they are expected to win this one, but the Bobcats have given them fits the last couple of seasons. They are on the board, but just can't seem to find an answer for this offense. It's averaging 52 points a game for Frenship.
Yeah, and they've given people fits all year long, but our defense has given it people fits all year long and kept it actually in the game.
Yeah, they sure have, and it's disappointing when we have special teams breakdowns and someone goes 90 yards right after we score. That's like the cabin depressurization effect. Coach Smith said the first quarter of this game, very important. It didn't go the way of the Bobcats, but have over 8 minutes to go in the half. So here's English with 3 in the flight pattern. Going to send Stribling in motion, and he hands it off.
Elijah Allen.
He just gets better and better. Allen down at midfield with a Bobcat first down.
Elijah Allen just downhill running. Look at that. No east and west, just completely north and south.
Allen had his best game last week, and he's going to continue with that. It's kind of been running back by committee. 1 week one guy's hot, and 1 week the next guy's hot. But he seems to be the main guy right now. Eight carries last week, over 125 yards.
Stribling, Smith, and Edwards up at the top. Timeout, Central.
So Coach Smith and the Bobcats going to talk about it. Want to let you know you can be sure and watch all this Concho Sports Network broadcasts in high def on your TV. Just get our apps. It's easy to do. Just search Concho Sports on either device, Amazon Fire or Roku. Watch it in style. Be sure and hit us up online. Thanks to everybody watching on Facebook, website, and YouTube. We appreciate it. It's 28-7 Frenship. 8:28 to go here in the half at People's Bank Stadium. And It's an honest mistake. Up the road is their big rival, the Bank of the Peoples. You might accidentally go there and end up enemy territory.
Yeah. Don't want to do that.
We were shaking.
That's what happens whenever you have a broken tripod.
Yeah.
So, update. Wall Hawks 36, Stanton Buffaloes 0.
Remember what, back in the day, I went to watch Stanton at Gordon Wood Stadium. I think they went on to win state that year. Fun fact.
Smith in motion.
Years ago. English. Rolling, sails it down the sideline. Out of bounds and incomplete. Bobcats 4-5. They're 1-3 in 6-2A. Frenship 8-1.
Hold on. And there's a flag on the play. What do we? No flag?
No flag, throwaway play. By quarterback.
Okay. No flag on the play because he was out of the pocket whenever he threw the ball away.
Speaking of out of pocket, we're all feeling a little out of pocket tonight. Midfield. Bobcats trailing by 21, but you know what Bobcats do? They don't quit. Big run and a big hole up the middle to the 40 to the 35-yard line. Bobcats, Elijah Allen starting to turn it on here in the second. Squeaky has a touchdown, a rushing touchdown tonight.
They've just found that A gap. You know, this is bully ball for Coach Smith, is what he calls it.
Frenship Tigers. They lost to, Byron Nelson, a team that the Bobcats have had some great showdowns with in the past and won. They lost that one by 2 to start the season. Against Trophy Club Nelson, as they say.
Just under 8 minutes here. Allen with another hard run.
Allen is the man tonight, coming off such a great week last week. And, of course, we got to extend it to 2 nights. We played almost a quarter in the lightning delay. And Odessa came back to town, and we sent them home with a loss. But it's never business as usual in the Little Southwest Conference. If you're doing real well, there's no guarantee the last couple of games that you won't lose to your rival and kind of make the whole thing stink.
Well, in Midland, who did it last week?
Well, Legacy has beaten Permian. Look
at that. And there's another run. Is that Allen running the rock again?
Running downhill, and he is inside the Angelo MRI red zone at the 19-yard line. So, Frenship, they lost to Byron Nelson and then beat Memorial 66-42, 70-7. Lubbock Cooper, they beat 51-42.
And I can't see, so we got 3 down here on the left. Can't see who they are.
It's at the 19-yard line, the line of scrimmage on first down. Have Jimmy Edwards over here, along with Jesse Smith on the left.
Another run.
English. Was that the keeper from Squeaky? The Squeaky
No,
stop? I thought it was a Squeaky
handed
sneaky.
Off to number 5, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Nombrano, and we haven't seen him run the ball yet tonight. But he's had a good season as well.
Zoom out the camera, do not zoom in the camera.
Midland, they barely beat. That was a heartbreaker for Midland because they lost by 1 point to Frenship. Right down to the wire, lost by 1, heartbreaker. They beat Legacy by 2. Beat Permian 44-27.
Elijah Allen in with the run.
That's an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. You didn't think they were just going to lay down and quit, did you? This is the Bobcats. This is what they do. The Cardiac Kids. Did they decide that was a touchdown?
Yes, they decided that was a touchdown.
All right. Well, that's an Alpha Paving touchdown. for the Bobcats. Trying to get within 14 here in the second quarter. They're going to go for 2 on the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company conversion. Allen stands to the right of English. Gavin Johnson is on the left. And whistles blow. They blow it dead, or did somebody call a timeout? No, it's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag.
No. Timeout, Frenship.
That timeout. You can understand when I see the logo, I think there's a flag. And it's a little difficult right now. Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo.
Welcome back. This is Central Bobcats football going for 2. And they will get it just inside the pylon.
That was a squeaky sneaky.
Yes. That was a Jimmy Swimmy. Let's take a look at the Medical Arts Pharmacy. Yeah. Squeaky sneaky on the left side. The Dick's Key Safe and Lock Shop. 2-point conversion, good. Bobcats building up some momentum, as they are known to do in the second quarter. It's 28-15. All of a sudden we have a game here in Frenship. The purple people eaters out there. Frenship undefeated in district. They've escaped with, like I said, a 2-point win, 1-point win. But they are the lone survivors if they survive tonight.
Yeah, and this Frenship team, you know what? We'll have to look here in a second, see who they're going to face in the next round.
Montwood?
Is that what they were going to face? Montwood?
What the heck? No, it's on their schedule on Max Preps. I was just like,
no,
is that?
It'll be one of those. It'll be one of those teams from El Paso. We know that. And looks like they're lined up to go for onside.
Nice big bounce and right into the hands of one of the Frenship Tigers.
And somebody saw Van Sickle coming and just decided to hit the turf.
That's a good idea. Senior Jackson Wright got the ball on the bounce, and Frenship will have nice field position starting at the 44-yard line. They started their, second possession? Or was it the first on their own, or on the Bobcat 40-yard line? They've had good field position all night.
I don't know. I stopped keeping track of that. We're trying to.
Well, I mean, that's understandable.
Trying to keep all things going. Let's see. Ozona Lions 6, Cristobal Cougars 17 with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Breckenridge Buckaroos 44, San Angelo TLCA 0.
Bobcats rush 3. The pass is to the right from Holden Phillips, and it is complete to Noah Ingram, the senior wide receiver on the right side.
Oh, and he just got some turf monster there. Looks like just overplayed it.
And he is into Bobcat territory. Kason Rogers is taking a beating tonight. I mean, he's an assassin. He's going to get in front of the ball carrier, and he's going to stop him or trip him up, even if he gets blown up like he has a couple of times.
4:53 left in the third in the second. Sorry.
Holden Phillips had somebody right on his tail. I don't think he saw him, but he couldn't catch up to him. Inside the 35 at the 34, and he's out of bounds.
24.
24. 24. Just outside the Angelo
Just
MRI
outside
red
the
zone.
MRI red zone. And they are going to make it to where it is. Okay, well, you wanna go for 2? We're just gonna run it back down some more.
Bobcats, we're behind 21-7.
It was 21-0.
Yeah. Squeaky English scored first on the ground to get the Bobcats going.
And those wide receivers, they're just elusive. They're just, and there's a reason why I think 2 of them out of their receiving core are D1 signs. So they're good, but it looks like it's a penalty. But there's an issue. We will see. Oh, nope. They're calling it a first down. Oh. Unsportsmanlike on Central.
Oh.
Unsportsmanlike on Frenship. Penalties offset. Repeat the down.
Frenship.
I'm sorry, it may have been dead ball, so.
Frenship at 4-0 in district. Legacy 3-1. Midland 2-2. Permian sitting at 2-2. Central at 1-3. Odessa at 0-4. So not going in tonight. Jay Northcutt has done a great job as head coach here of the Frenship Tigers.
He is, and he and Coach Smith are actually friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny that we talked about it Monday night. And he was saying that they met whenever he was at LD Bell, and I think Northcutt was at Colleyville Heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a great little talk that we got to have with him. Always a great night to talk to him.
Shenanigans Monday night. One more Bobcats Insider, 7 o'clock with Coach Mark Smith. Yes, Coach Smith coached at Colleyville Heritage, too, for a bit, I think.
So, yeah.
Up there, got around the Metroplex. He coached at Arkansas, and then, he after living in Arkansas, he moved where anybody would, Long Island. It's a totally different demographic of folks. Been around the block. Holden Phillips throws to the right. Again, he escapes the tackle. Barely got him before he got down
to the 1.
Once again, it's Kason Rogers. And Rogers is just going to do what he has to do. He does it again. Doesn't get blown up that time. He upended him. Jordan Hernandez, number 6, on the carry. First and goal.
And here we go, set up at the 1. Just under 3 minutes. Oh, and they stopped him. Who got him there?
The Van Missile came in, and Mason Van Sickle got to him first.
Look at that. He's fired up. He's ready to play.
Yeah. He's the Dean of Mean from Tom Green, Mason Van Sickle.
And they're going to sub in a couple of folks.
Somebody trying to get onto the field. Some of these guys, Junior Kalamafani, been starting since a sophomore, playing in his final game as a Bobcat tonight.
And here's the thing. They subbed. You saw the Central player just kind of taking his time running off the field, and they subbed. They're going to be upset because they wanted to go quick. The time, I think the play clock ran out. That was what Phillips was going to say. So
Riley Oned's the last Bobcat to come out on the field.
But you get the opportunity to sub, then you – so if they sub, we get the opportunity to sub.
Holden Phillips is looking a little irritated at the sideline, like, what's going on here? Oh, there's a clock malfunction.
Yeah, they called it another play clock malfunction.
Oh,
That's what they called it. So
goody.
Convenient.
I'm glad it's not just us having malfunctions.
And
share it. We'll go around.
Somebody's way outside of the coach's box. They're supposed to be at the 20. So timeout, Frenship.
So they will talk it over with Coach Northcutt here in the second quarter as they lead it 28-15.
2:36 left.
Plenty of time for the Tigers to score and take a bigger lead on your Bobcats. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Central Bobcats football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo,
Back here at Peoples Bank Stadium, Frenship Tigers, this is their home. They win tonight, another district championship for Jay Northcutt and his purple-clad squad. Knocking on the door, Phillips is going to throw, and I'm guessing that's incomplete.
I am too.
Riley Onis is number 99. One of the big guys up there on the line for the Bobcats. In the trenches.
And you keep saying purple.
What is that?
It's a blue.
Is it a blue?
It's a blue.
It looks purple to me. Looking purple as hell.
It's like a navy, a little bit lighter than a navy blue.
I don't know why
and look
it has
at this.
to be so
look at this. Here we
confusing.
go again. So number 90's running off and taking all of their time.
Hayden Wilson, number 1, in motion. They kind of want to look at him underneath. He's not there. Then they throw it out the back of the end zone.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 1. And look at this. Who broke him down here?
Oh, you almost got him. That was Jackson Kennedy, sophomore. Good job, Jackson.
So good stand by the defense.
Something tells me, I'm going to look here, that Frenship has a good kicker.
One would think.
Good on extra points so far. This is the senior, Drew Cox, out of the hold of Jaden Johnson, the junior, coming at it.
Oh, and it's blocked.
Got it. That's Zayden Norton.
Norton got another one.
And the Z-Man on the dive gets the block.
Look at this, just coming off the edge. Nobody even puts anything on him. He comes completely clean.
Yeah, he came in there. He was race car in the Reds. Zayden Norton. Man, that guy's had a good season. One of those seniors playing his final game as a Bobcat. Way to go. And I'm going to look here. I had it right in front of me. See how many interceptions he has this season. Officially or unofficially. He has 3. That's going to be 4.
And the Cats will take over at the 20.
4 interceptions. And hang on. I was trying to look at the stats for the breaking up passes, which he's done a lot. He can get in people's head. Get you a little rattled.
Yep, 1st and 10.
Kind of like Jacoby Yates a little bit. One of those fiery type of guys.
Squeaky back, plenty of time.
English sets and throws. Laying out for it. Brought it in.
That is
Cameron Mayfield, another one of the seniors, putting it all out there tonight. They have Jaden Mack on the right side, along with Gavin Johnson and Jimmy Edwards. Cameron Mayfield is at the bottom of the screen. He had Stribling
Another
in his
one.
back. Throwing the middle, has some room, caught it. First down, Bobcats at the 45, and Jimmy Edwards gets up, fired up. Let's hope he doesn't body slam anybody this week. It got a little rough at the end of the game last week with Jimmy. And
there's a penalty.
He stood on business.
Penalty on the play.
That's an Olivas Restoration and Solar penalty flag.
I'm going to guess might have been a hold. We didn't see the call.
English with 1:40 to work with in the first half.
Squeaky running
left side. They got a hand on him, but he gets down the sideline a bit. He went out at the 26-yard line. Didn't get much there. Almost got him.
Tiptoes down the sideline.
Well, the Bobcats won't have the lead on them at the half this season. But it hasn't worked out for them the second half. Maybe it'll be the opposite this time. Brandon Lucero is listed as the sack leader on this defense with 2. Cannon Richards and Noah Lopez each have a sack.
Passes complete.
Shakes one defender. 35-40. Where did he go out of bounds? The 37?
Looks like they're spotting him at about the 38.
Time is of the essence. Bobcats got their first district win last week since 2022.
Squeaky back, squeaky back.
He knows he's going to get rid of. He's kind of biding his time as they close in on him, and he chunks it the sideline incomplete.
Brings up third and about 6. I'm sorry, 5.
55 seconds left in the half. Bobcats looking to get some more points on it, and they score. This is all of a sudden going to become a close game, and, it's not a surprise when it's the Central Bobcats. Bobcat fans, want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road, Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way.
Timeout Central.
So that leaves them with one, I think. We'll take a timeout with them. Less than a minute to go in the half. Central trails 28-15. See if they can get some more points on the board before the intermission. We're back in just a few minutes. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Our tough heritage is what it's all about. And nothing says tough better than trucks made for Texans by Texans. The full-size Toyota Tundra, loaded with full-size features. This is truck country, where legacies are born and the West comes alive. At Mitchell Toyota, getting a good deal on a truck as tough as Texas is a cinch. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and
We are back. You are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Been another fun year. It's going to come to a close for the Bobcats, as the first year for Coach Mark Smith and the Bobcats has gone well. Almost beat the people they weren't expected to. They did beat the ones they should have. And there's the punt as we are under a minute to go in the half. Friendship Tigers, undefeated in district, going to close out an undefeated district championship if they win tonight, but all of a sudden it's a little closer than they wanted it to be after it looked like it was going to be a blowout in the first half. They led 21-0, but that has been closed to 28-15. Thanks to English and the Bobcats. I quizzed Squeaky about the history of Central Bobcats quarterbacks. And I think he remembers who was quarterback before him. Other than that, he's like,
no, maybe not.
44.
Oh, man, 20 years from now, he'll ask somebody if they remember Squeaky English. Who? Huh? Unless he becomes famous, which he might.
Here you go, a little draw right up the middle.
The rock star here. Yeah, he took a hit and bounced off the tackle past the 30 and got to the 35-yard line.
It's going to be another first down. It is 43-0 there in Wall at half. At halftime in Dublin, it's 22-2. Longhorns over the Lions.
Early?
Yep, early Longhorns. Quarterback keeper.
That's Holden Phillips, and Phillips gets to the 36.
And they're going to try to get a twofer here where they go down and score, and then they get the ball back after the half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll get that opening kickoff. This is not going to be good if they manage to score and then get the ball back, score again. I would say it could end the game early, but that doesn't really happen with the Bobcats. You never really know.
Yeah, you never really know what they're doing. Let's see. Halftime in Cristobal, it's Cristobal Cougars 17-12 over Ozona. Breckenridge 44, TLCA Eagles 0 halftime. Halftime in Andrews 36-0. Andrews over the Chiefs of Lakeview. Out in Mertzen, Erie County 36, Very Best 20. Still with 5 minutes left in the second. Stephenville 21, Burnett Bulldogs nothing. Few minutes left in the second. And Brownwood 21, Marble Falls 14, 8 minutes left in the second. Oh, and they got them. So it's going to be an offsides, or is it going to be a free play? They get a false start on them?
Levis Restoration and Solar Flag. Uh-oh.
Stop zooming the camera in on the ref.
Offsides on Central.
Game clock's getting reset to 15 seconds. Starting on snap.
We apologize for the broken equipment here. It makes it appear as if we are aboard a fishing ship out in the Atlantic. The Cornelia Marie, we're up and down here, Captain.
When we get a flag on the plate, we can see what they're saying. We understand it. I can hear them.
Couldn't see what was going on here. They're going quick. Obviously, they completed the pass. Oh, and they're trying to hurry people off.
And finally, some confusion sets in.
And that they got a penalty. Who did they get the penalty on? Was that a penalty? Did I see a flag?
I didn't see one. I just saw.
They sure did. Something on. And that's the half. They weren't able to get it. So it was a penalty on Friendship. They weren't able to get the play off, and that stopped the play.
So they gave it the good old college try, and for once they didn't execute, and that will end the half, and the Bobcats can breathe a sigh of relief that they didn't get a touchdown. The Tigers will get the ball to start the second half. But we have a ball game. Season finale for the Cats, all the seniors, everybody putting it on the line against the Friendship Tigers tonight here in the Lubbock area. We'll be back with the Pixelcast Media halftime show, and in the third quarter, a second half should be a good one here from Friendship. 28-15, the Tigers lead your Central Bobcats in this 6-2A Little Southwest conference finale tonight at Peoples Bank Stadium. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines and special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Dear San Angelo, you still believe someone's word can create a contract and their handshake can seal the deal.
You proudly embrace those who put service ahead of sales.
You see that we're driven by faith and steered by morals.
You acknowledge our distinct cultures and recognize we are one.
You feel that you get more when you give more.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect.
2 quarters to go of the 2024 season for the Central Bobcats, and for these seniors, it's time to put it all on the line. 28-15, they trail the Frenship Tigers here in the regular season finale, the season finale for your Central Bobcats. This is Central Bobcat Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater, along with Arlen Ponder. We have a Central student who is producing, and the technical difficulties are not near her fault, but we are teaching her leadership, and she's learning how to, on her own, she's chewing people's butt, trying to get it fixed.
Back the bus up. She's not a Central student.
I mean a TLCA student.
She's a TLCA student. She's one of mine.
Danger Girl. I'll call her Danger Girl, our producer.
Onside kick. No, just a squib kick.
The Shirts Landscape Company kickoff gets the second half underway.
It looked like Jimmy Edwards running him out of bounds.
Yeah, Jimmy got somebody got a little too familiar running him out of bounds last week, and he kind of did the single leg takedown.
Right there. Stay right there.
The ball is on the 34. Frenship leads 28-15 as we get the second half underway.
You know, and one thing I will tell you about Iana doing this, she's the ultimate professional. She's been talking to us. She's been talking to everybody that's involved, the folks in the trailer doing stuff. She's got everything going on. So
they throw short to the left. Nobody's able to get him so far. And finally, it's the last man standing that will get him out of bounds at the Bobcat 45-yard line. That's a first down for the Frenship Tigers.
Looks like it's number 6. No, Darby.
48-yard line. Tigers are looking to go undefeated in the little Southwest Conference Outright District Championship. Midland is leading Odessa Permian tonight, by the way. Going long, Holden Phillips is the quarterback. And it's an Alpha Paving touchdown. A big play. Holden Phillips on the pass to the end zone. And just like that, the Frenship Tigers have added 6 more.
Was that a 50-something yard pass?
Yeah.
Pass, run, and catch. Pass, catch, and run.
Do we have that replay to run again, can we, Danger Girl?
Hold on. Do it right after this.
Sorry.
The Dick's Key Shop extra point. Oh, and they're going for 2.
2-point conversion. Holden Phillips throws shallow and just inside the end zone. It is caught for 2. Bobcats got it 2 early. Now the Tigers get theirs here early in the second half. That is Holden Phillips to Noah Ingram, the senior wide receiver, for 2. So the Bobcat defense was not able to come out and get the stop, and the Tigers increased their lead, 36-15. We're back after this at Peoples Bank Stadium here in Walforth, home of Frenship. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for
back at Frenship High School, Peoples Bank Stadium, home of the Tigers as they take on your Central Bobcats tonight. Presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It's Darren and Arlen here with Concho Sports Network here in the second half, and didn't take long for the Tigers to add to their lead.
11:35 mark. They about just over a 50-yard touchdown.
Holden Phillips on the pass. He caught Noah Ingram for the 2-point conversion in the end zone. The Shirts Landscape Company kickoff to the Bobcats. See if they can get back in this one. They were slowly clawing their way back into it as they're known to do. But doggone it, those first quarters have killed us in several games this year. But if the Bobcats are on the schedule, at least by the fourth, they'll start pouring it on.
I'm just going to tell you, we talked about it with Coach Smith. No team wants to show up and play the second half Bobcats or anytime because it's such a
It's a risk.
Team. Yeah, it's a risk. Here we go, straight up the middle.
Victory is not guaranteed because nobody's really blown the Bobcats out or dominated them from end to end. I mean, Abilene ran away a little bit at the end, but it looked like that was going to happen. Then all of a sudden, the deficit goes down. 36-15 here, though. In the third, big hole up the middle.
Look at that A-gap run, just a nice run. They were doing this in the second quarter and being successful with it.
That was Elijah Allen on the carry for the Bobcats.
It's going to bring up first, and they've got it fourth, 1st and 10 from the, hold on. And we have an injured player.
One of the Bobcats is down. Sports med trainer coach is going to come out there and take a look. I didn't see who it was. 36-15 is the score here in the third. It's supposed to be a low of 38 in the Lubbock area tonight. Not anything like it was a few years ago when we were here. And, live streamers, for whatever reason, like the bad news bears of the media, there wasn't any room for us in the press box, so we basically got frostbite.
Yeah, and that was, I think I was doing wall games then.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the wall game, yep.
Wow, another season. And we're looking forward to the playoffs. NFHS Network has rights to all high school playoffs, so hopefully some in the area and around we can hook up with that and broadcast some games for them. We've broadcast several South Lake Carroll playoff games against this Frenship team.
And, we did that one last year that was at ACU.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice facility that we were in. Had a whole suite to us.
Oh yeah, in the sit-in press box.
Look at that nice off tackle run.
The sideline inside the 40-yard line, just inside the 40-yard line. Our instant replay is brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Running that rock, number 5.
First down for the Bobcats.
And he'll stay in at running back.
We'll name all the seniors on the team after the game. This is it.
Squeaky throwing.
Incomplete.
Broken up.
That was Maverick Allen for the Tigers, the defensive back on the coverage, wearing number 3. Yeah, Junior Kalamafani is one of those guys. The offensive lineman's been around a long time, as several others have. You get used to, you see them. They came out to Bobcats Insider at Shenanigans, and you get used to seeing them around. But they've all got bright futures.
And they're coming, and they just ran past the blitz.
Inside the 40.
Somebody lost something, so let's see who checked out. Looked like it was Israel Martinez checking out, number 72.
Jesse Smith is number 23. 15 is Gavin Johnson on the left. And there you see Cameron Mayfield, one of our seniors.
And we see number 23, Smith.
Edwards on the right. English throws to a wide open man. 30-20 inside the Angelo MRI red zone. Was that Stribling?
That's who it looked like.
Mm-hmm. Got some size to him. Open, and Stribling's had a heck of a season. Nice to see the tight ends be a part of the offense, and he's not the only one that scored a touchdown, the tight ends in the orange and white.
I tell you, and I'm excited to watch this team next year. Hope we get to be a part of it again. Squeaky with carry.
English. That's going to be a 1st and goal for the Bobcats. You didn't think that they were just going to stop playing, did you? It's the Bobcats here.
Look at this nice run. Just quarterback keeper the whole way.
A Central defeated Frenship in the playoffs before 2018, I think, 19, when we were in the Dallas-Fort Worth district.
There you go, Squeaky with another keeper, and it's a 5-yard touchdown run.
All kinds of room. Number 3 against number 3 Maverick Allen, and Squeaky wins this contest. He gets easily into the end zone for the Bobcat Alpha Paving touchdown. And that gets the Bobcat crowd here at Frenship right back into it. We'll see if they go for 2 here.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 again.
We'll get the proper score up after instant replay. Well, for whatever reason, you have to run the instant replay before you can change the score.
Yeah, well.
Which is, it's because of me. Anything electronic I'm around immediately stops working.
That ain't no lie there.
That's true. I can prove it many
Squeaky
times.
cuts back.
Squeaky. Little Manziel going on. Throws to the end zone incomplete. He was trying to hit Stribling, and he couldn't haul it in.
Looked like there was a little bit of jockeying going on for position, but not going to happen. So that will make it 21-36.
Bobcats still coming back, hanging in there. Right on schedule.
Wait. There's a flag in the end zone. There's a flag on the play.
Alivas Restoration and Solar bringing you our penalties tonight.
Pass interference. I was wondering if they were going to call that.
You try her again?
No, so they're going to bring in the big boys, and they're going to do, I bet we see the beast here.
The orange starburst.
What did I tell you? There it is.
It's time to fight for your right to score a touchdown with the beast.
Here comes Squeak. Watch them break out of this. They'll go quick.
Here's
Everybody
English.
lined up.
Got him cheating to the right there.
They're sending players out all kinds of different directions. Squeaky
wants to throw from the beast. And
Caught.
He got it. No sleep till the end zone, and the Beastie Boys do it again. Squeaky, the beast master on the pass to the end zone.
Look at this. They just went down and scooped it up off the turf.
I think that was Stribling. They've been hooking up quite a bit lately. And the Central Bobcats, those cardiac kids, right back in this one with the Frenship Tigers. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Back here in the Lubbock area, the Central Bobcats hanging in there as they trail.
Onside kick,
Frenship
and
Tigers.
Did we get it?
Evan Vaughn with the kick, the Shirts Landscape Company onside kick.
Oh, nope. They come up with it. Boy, that took a high bounce. Are they talking about it now? What are they doing?
Having a powwow of some sort.
Here we go. Let's see.
Football Friday night.
Is it going to be offsides on us?
False start.
False start on us. So, kick out of bounds. Sorry.
It went out of bounds.
So they will take over right at the 50. Let's give some updates here. Early Longhorns 22, Dublin Lions 15 with 3 minutes left in the third. Odessa Permian Panthers 18, Midland Bulldogs 21 with 2:40 left in the fourth. Wallhawks 57, Stanton 0 with 25 seconds left in the third. Cristobal Cougars 25, Ozona Lions 12, 4:20 left in the game. And one more, Breckenridge Buckaroos 58, TLCA Eagles 0 final.
Re-kick. We'll get back to business here with Frenship with the ball 40, inside the 45-yard line. The Bobcat 45 on the run. Holden Phillips, the quarterback, had a heck of a season and a career.
Jacob Jackson helping in there with the tackle.
This is the most high-octane offense Frenship has had the last several seasons, and that's saying a lot. Over 50 points a game average.
Back to the live shot.
It's Jordan Hernandez, the senior number 6, that got that.
Brought down by Norton, and Norton gets up clapping his hands, and, you know, you want to get into those players' heads. Norton's one of those ones. I think you even mentioned to Coach Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He can get into people's heads and just get on their bad side where they're going to do something stupid.
Yeah, he's high energy, and he plays with passion. Interception leader on the team.
Oh, and look at that. That's going to bring up 4th down.
On the left side, again, that's Jordan Hernandez.
Is that Darby that got him? I think it may have been Jackson now that I say it. May have been number 8. Let me give you some more updates. Lakeview Chiefs 0, Andrews Mustangs 51, minute left in the third. It's 4th and 2, and they are going for it.
They are at the Bobcat 43-yard line here in the third.
Here's another one, and I don't think this is accurate anymore. We'll do it right after this. Ball incomplete. Turnover on downs.
And that's a fired-up Bobcat squad now.
With 9 minutes left in the third, this says that its score is 61-22, Legacy over the Broncos. But I don't think that's it because earlier it wasn't that far out of hand.
Yeah, right. But you know, it was Legacy and the Broncos, so it could
have been. You never know. Erie County 44, Very Best Falcons 39. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Stephenville 30, Burnett 0, 11 minutes left in the third. And one more, Brownwood 21, Marble Falls 14, 11:55 left in the third.
First down. Tigers rush 3. As
Quick
English
pass.
throws to the right to the sideline, room to run, 45 close to midfield. On the pitch and catch for the Bobcats.
And one of those things that pass does is it keeps them honest and keeps them, they'll start pinching up. Those D-backs will start pinching up so that they can cover that. The problem is Squeaky can't get it downfield to get that open receiver. Can't get some space between them to take advantage of them sucking up. So they'll
have 2 receivers staggered.
And there's another handoff right up the middle.
40-yard line, and that's the Frenship 40-yard line, and that is a Bobcat first down.
That's Elijah Allen with the carry.
Running tough. He's been running tough all season. He got a little banged up. Had a great game last week and is having a great one this week. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Once again, the Bobcats, always a risk, and they just don't make it easy for you. You may think they are for a while.
Another handoff to Allen, and it's a scrum.
What's going on?
Just nothing. I'm just thinking about something you said at halftime.
No.
Yep.
You know, I'm just trying to hold it together despite having the technical difficulty. Arlen's been running hot, and I'm sitting here like, I'm just going to handle this calmly. I'm the same person that when I played in a band a few years ago kicked all my guitar stuff off the stage because it wasn't working.
Yeah, well, you know what? We take turns sometimes. So.
Oh, I was so mad I wanted to throw it in the river.
I've seen you games where you are so hot that I'm like just laughing through the whole thing.
But it's caused by phone.
Yep,
glasses.
Phone or your glasses, one or the other.
Or this crown, this tooth, it gets loose.
So it brings up 3rd and 3. Got a Bobcat player down.
I think he was about to get upright.
And I did find out if Frenship will play, looks like it's going to be Montwood, El Paso Montwood.
Okay.
From El Paso. And then the Chiefs will play Stephenville. We do know that.
The Lakeview Chiefs. And, well, you never know. I mean, Vanderbilt beat Alabama. Those kind of things happen. It's probably more likely. Well, I don't know. It can happen.
Well, and other thing, Wall will play Anthony. I think we've had this conversation. You know where Anthony, Texas is?
I don't, actually. Where is that?
All the way through El Paso.
Oh,
so it's the furthest west that you can go. And literally you walk across the street and it's Anthony, New Mexico.
Big 3rd down here for the Bobcats. And English. Rolling right, fires a bullet inside the 15.
And he hangs on to it.
He got smacked, but he hung on to it right outside the Angelo MRI red zone. English. Right.
Oh, my gosh. Number 15, Gavin Johnson with the catch.
And Gavin's tough. He's a sophomore, but he took a big hit. But you got to sometimes. He's not afraid of that. 4 receivers, 3 on the left side. English bounces to the outside, and here goes Squeaky down the sideline. It looks like he's going to have a first down. Nope, just short.
Looks like, and that they got a little momentum going after they got that stop.
Let's all take this in that if they score here, could be a beginning of a legendary night.
Well, if they score here, I would kick the extra point and make it 30-36.
On first down, inside the Angelo MRI red zone, there's the pass. Incomplete.
Broken up. Nice job.
Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. English. Pass to the end zone. It'll be 2nd down coming up.
The receiver was number 18.
Okay.
So Jimmy Edwards.
So Jimmy Edwards, the intended target.
Just a tad bit behind. Good closing speed there.
They do have good closing speed all around on defense. They get to you fast.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about a yard.
And that yard is...
And he lost a yard.
It'll be 4th and more than that. As Frenship clamped down that time.
They're going to bring up 4th and about 2.
Well, you do have a kicker who's playing his last game as a Bobcat who hit a 50-yarder earlier.
Oh, nope. And we're going beast mode.
All right.
So they're going to pick it up.
Orange Starburst.
The Beast.
Here's the Beast. They've scored out of the Beast already.
And
English.
Squeaky.
Right, left, gone. Almost.
Is he in there? Touchdown.
Yes, that's a Squeaky English touchdown. And the senior putting it all on the line tonight. In his final game for the Angry Orange football team, an Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. English gets another one. Rock and roll. Bobcats just won't go away.
Well, and this is something they've done all year long. They are able to make those halftime adjustments. And I think they make better halftime adjustments than they do in-game adjustments, and they make incredible in-game adjustments.
Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company bringing you the extra point from Evan Vaughn. Brett Jones with the hold.
It's good.
It is good. The Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company puts the Bobcats within 6. 6 points.
Let's see that touchdown again.
Yeah, let's see the squeaky English touchdown.
14-yard
He had
run.
big shoes to fill at quarterback, and he filled them nicely. His legacy.
And look at this. Looks like he's going to go whoop.
He does that. Dip right, go left.
He just manages to duck that shoulder, and then he dives for the pylon.
And sometimes he'll do the double dipper where he goes right, left, back, right. But he fools people when he does that.
Well, and I think that's his basketball experience coming out. He plays basketball. He's able to – he knows what he's going to do with the ball, and those feet just tend to adjust and work.
We are in the third quarter still. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget.
Back at People's Bank Stadium, third quarter. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. The Bobcats, squeaky English, gets another touchdown on the ground out of the beast. The extra point from Evan Vaughn makes it a 6-point ball game, and the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff to the Frenship Tigers, return past the 30-yard line, where Holden Phillips and company will set up shop. They haven't had much trouble scoring, but the defense for the Bobcats has been pretty feisty and made them earn everything lately.
Yeah, and one thing, if you're just joining us, Frenship had a 95-yard touchdown run, kickoff return, and it got called back because of a block in the back.
How many things have the Bobcats had that were just so spectacular, taking it to the house on a kickoff return, big runs that got called back this season? I was shy of saying touchdown for a while. Before you jump in and tell me the bad news about the flag. Throwing and incomplete.
Van Sickle with the coverage down there.
Looked like it was.
And there's the commercial.
Yeah. Who is going to get fired for this? No, I'm kidding. We're Danger Girl, our producer. She is dealing with a lot tonight. Having to keep people in line. Is the video not coming back? Well, that's just about par for the course. Hey, let us do all the screwing up and let the Bobcats win tonight. Okay, we'll be One at 1 point. 21-0. Bobcats did what they're kind of known to do, started to turn it on in the second quarter. And for another year, Frenship will not have an easy time with the Bobcats, win or lose. $36-30 is the score. Holden Phillips and the Frenship Tigers could not get it done on offense, and that is rare as the Bobcat defense stiffens up here in the second quarter. They've made the adjustments at halftime. They get a stop. And the Bobcat D starting to flex. They are a tough bunch. I think, one characteristic of defense is kind of like the Nate and Nick Diaz in the UFC. They don't really get into the fight until they're bloodied up, and then it's time to go. 36-30, Bobcats with the ball. They have a chance to take the lead on this drive toward the end of the third, and there's a big hole up the middle to the 41-yard line.
And Darren, that score was correct. It is 68-22. Legacy all over Odessa High, starting the fourth quarter.
Last year we scored 70 points on the Broncos and still lost. This year all we needed was 23 to beat them.
And starting the fourth quarter, it is 22-22. Dublin tied up with Early.
Well, they beat Eastland this year, my alma mater. Well, we finally beat Eastland, and that just makes the whole season. People say, well, Eastland's not as good this year. I'm like, well, neither's Dublin. They're both equally not very good.
Are you ready for this? Midland Bulldogs, 21. Odessa Permian, 18. Final.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's a penalty on the defense.
15 yards.
See, this is how upsets begin to happen, if it happens. Mistake like that and just a little bit of frustration of, well, we're going to pour it on here in a minute and beat them, and it doesn't happen. I've seen that many times. Brownwood, Stephenville last year, the game we went to, like, we're going to beat them, and then all of a sudden there's 2 minutes left in the game. Like, we're behind by 10.
Wall 57, Stanton 7, final. Cristoval 25, Ozona 12, final. So Cristoval picks up.
English throws to the sideline. It's complete. Inside the 30-yard line.
So Cristoval ties up that second seed in that district. So we might get to do a Cristoval game.
That'd be awesome. I miss that. I love going out to Cristoval. Jack's Party, Stadium, and playoffs.
Those Cristoval folks, they loved us. Just couldn't make it work this year.
We've had a lot of fun out with those guys in El Dorado. Big rivalry games. This is first down from the 30. Bobcats on the run for a couple this time.
All right. Sign of good sportsmanship there. Look like number 36, Richardson, picking up Elijah Allen off the ground.
Elijah gets a few. He has run very tough tonight, and they've used him mostly exclusively him on the run. Gavin Johnson is on the left. You always got to look out for him.
Elijah Allen with the carry.
And this time Allen is wrapped up, and there is nothing as he gets thrown to the turf.
But, right there they tried to go through that B gap. 1 minute left in the third. They tried to go right through that B gap. That B gap's not there. That A gap, which is right over the center, that gap's been there, and those are where they've been running. This line is big, and they move people around, and I think they do it a lot more as they get further into the game.
The offensive line's been a big deal because, they were a veteran offensive line. 3 seniors out of 4 on the offensive line.
Squeaky throws, and it's caught.
Marching right down the field, and English does it again.
Look at this. He almost got down there on the run. Coming back to him. Ooh! I believe that is Jimmy Edwards with that catch.
Jimmy Edwards, somebody came flying through the air to get him.
Now, wouldn't this be something if we were able to take the ball down and at least put it into the end zone and go up on them?
Well, get your popcorn ready. Inside the MRI, Angelo MRI, red zone, that run inside the 15.
Picks up 3 on that.
Sophomore linebacker Cannon Richardson on the stop. And that...
Time's out for the third quarter.
That's it. That's the end of the third quarter. Like I said, get your popcorn ready. Hey, we had some problems in the first half, technical problems. This fourth quarter is going to be smooth. You'll see it. And let's all stick together and watch the fourth quarter to get together.
Come on in for the big win with us.
Come on in for the big win. 36-30. Frenship Tigers looking to go undefeated in the district, but it's not a certainty because the Bobcats are coming back. Tigers still lead it by 3. And we go to the fourth quarter after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health.
We are back. Frenship and your Bobcats. It's 36-30. Tigers lead it, and the fourth quarter begins with a squeaky English run around the left side, out of bounds. And that will be a Bobcat third down coming up.
Nope, fourth down.
Or fourth down. We need 6. I say go ahead and go for it. If we get within 3, I don't know if you'll have this opportunity again. But the defense has given the offense the opportunity to get ahead in this game.
Well, here we go. Smith, Edwards, and Johnson down here on the right. Strong side of the field.
Time for somebody to make a play here at Frenship.
Oh, there he goes. Touchdown.
There you go. He stepped up and did it. That's a touchdown. Elijah puts the pigskin in the promised land and ties the game up in the fourth quarter. Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. The junior, Elijah Allen, on the ground. Touchdown, Angry Orange. Can you believe this?
13-yard run.
We believe, we believe, we believe. Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company bringing you the extra point as Brett Jones holds for Allen and the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company extra point to put the Bobcats in the lead. It's good! 37-36, fourth quarter. San Angelo Central leads the ball game. Don't go anywhere because this is going to be a nice finish.
Look at this. He looked like he was stopped right here. Just turned those shoulders sideways, ran through the gap, and then turned them back and north and south.
Somebody tried to knock the ball. He turned sideways and just turned back, and that was beautiful from Elijah Allen. They decided he was going to be the man tonight. Had a great game last week, and he has lived up to it.
No, you said it earlier. It's a running back by committee.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the hot hand? And even Coach Smith has told us that. Whoever's got the hot hand is who's carrying the rock.
It's Elijah Allen mostly tonight. But on the last drive, English was on the money on several passes. They keep the drive rolling.
Oh, my gosh. In the Dave Campbell app, Andrews is beating Lakeview 657-0.
Well,
I think that may be a little far stretch there, but
yeah.
he's trying to turn that corner.
23-yard line is as far as he will get. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Look at this. He just cuts it right back.
Schertz Landscape Company kickoff.
And I think that was William Collier.
Ricardo Peruski was in on that, too. I think he might have been the guy that grabbed him from behind.
Was it? Okay.
A couple of other Bobcats joined in. The defense is getting more confident.
Well, and they have, right now, they can't give up the big play. Now, we didn't do our prescriptions for success because we weren't able to get on the air for that yet. But one of the prescriptions for success is always don't give up the big play.
The first quarter seems to be when they do that the most, and then it changes. But getting stops, the defense has definitely made a difference with the Bobcats in the lead. There's not one Frenship jersey except for the ball carrier.
And Van Sickle came up and put a lick on him. I'm hurting watching that hit.
Van Sickle is, you can tell he's fired up. This is his moment, the defense's moment to really shine.
Well, and one of the sweetest kids you'd ever meet, but steps on that football field and turns into a three-headed monster.
He turns into the Dean of Mean from Tom Green.
He does do that. And we're going to have to go back and get all these down that you're
I know.
Quoting here.
On the run, just a simple run to the 35-yard line. And Van Sickle makes the stop again.
First down.
It will be a first down, though, for Frenship.
Your turn, please.
10:45 to go in the ball game. Holden Phillips feels the pressure, steps up in the pocket, looks, and fires his pass, and it is caught. Spinning out of a tackle, he almost got away that time. Down at the Bobcat 36-yard line on the reception. That's a nice pickup of a first down for Chase Campbell, the junior wide receiver.
Well, if Frenship goes in, they'll go for two.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes left on the clock. And here we go. What do we... And they have been watching... I tell you what, they've been watching film. The way they just kind of stroll off the field, they know that that'll get into slow down this juggernaut of a team.
Bouncing off of tackles, and this is what the district champ is supposed to do in these kind of games. Flex right back, and that was a tough run. That's going to be a first and goal in the Angelo MRI red zone for the Tigers.
Couple of chances to get him down.
Yeah. Almost broke it. And that's what this team has done tonight. The Bobcats score, then the Tigers go and run the kickoff back immediately.
Well, and there hasn't been a turnover, Frenship turnover. Sure would be a good place for one right here.
It may take something like that to finish the job for the Bobcats. On the run, they will finally stand him up. Looked like he might break free, but he's got stood up and thrown on his back by the Bobcat defense around the 3-yard line.
Look at that. Good tackle. Oh, and now they've corrected that Andrews score. It is 65-7 with less than a minute left in the game.
Chiefs heading to the playoff. Wall Hawks, I see them out on the field celebrating on the Concho Sports broadcast on our monitor.
Yep, 57-7.
Holden Phillips throws to the end zone. It's caught, and Phillips gets another touchdown pass to go with several, including a 50-yarder. That's a touchdown. Holden Phillips on the touchdown pass to Chase Campbell, number 7. And the Tigers have the lead right back. It's an Alpha Paving Frenship touchdown. That was Leighton Stone. Leighton Stone. Right in the back in the middle of the end zone. You've been a starter for a while. Here's the Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company 2-point conversion from the Tigers.
And there's a stoppage of play.
See if there's a timeout. One of the Bobcats came running out on the field. I was thinking there was a timeout.
Did New York call in and they're going to try to verify if that was a catch or not? Did he get one of his toes in?
No, we don't even replay. We just ask that the referee stay out of the way.
Yeah.
The poor Chiefs.
Yeah, poor Chiefs. Timeout Central.
Bobcats going to think about it as the Tigers have the lead back, and it didn't take them too long. Little Southwest Conference finale of the season. Bobcats trail, but it's far from over here in the fourth quarter. We're back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Our tough heritage is what it's all about. And nothing says tough better than trucks made for Texans by Texans. The full-size Toyota Tundra, loaded with full-size features. This is truck country, where legacies are born and the West comes alive. At Mitchell Toyota, getting a good deal on a truck as tough as Texas is a cinch. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Welcome back to the Lubbock area, but it's not Lubbock, it's Wofford. And this is Frenship Tigers territory. Bobcats had the lead. Tigers took it right back.
Oh,
somebody
free
moved.
play here.
Free play on the 2.
Won't matter because the conversion is good.
Did he end up bringing it in? That
Yeah,
was
he brought
Chase
it in.
Campbell. Look at Campbell on the left.
And I think had Norton got his head around, that would have been a different outcome.
Zayton Norton had to take an L on that one. Good coverage and caught it anyway. I want to let you know that First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or give them a call, 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credits.
And right before we took that timeout, I think Central had 12 men on the field. One of the coaches recognized it, called a quick timeout. So they called the timeout, and then there was the penalty. So they got the timeout.
Okay, that'll leave them with 2.
That will.
Still a lot of football to play here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats on the extra point off the squeaky touchdown took the lead by 1. Frenship Tigers took it right back and got the 2.
8:55 left in the fourth, so plenty of time. Bobcats could put together a nice little drive here. And here again, we talk about it. We've said it so many games. I wished I had my folder like Coach Smith has with all the wins and losses on it, where you just go down the line and say, how close were we? We were touchdown away. We're not getting blown out anymore. I'm telling you, this team next year is going to be scary good. People aren't going to want to come to San Angelo and go, oh, got to go to San Angelo and play Central. Oh, they got to come here and play. Because this 7:29 left on the clock.
Time is of the essence. Cats have 2 timeouts.
Elijah Allen handoff.
On second down, Elijah Allen, after scoring a touchdown, he got pasted on that one. Elijah and Squeaky have played a heck of a game, but our receivers have played well, and Kasner Stribling tight end has played well tonight.
3rd and 11.
7 minutes on the clock.
7 minutes left on the clock. I would expect to see possibly a scramble here by Squeaky, bringing in a little more extra protection.
Squeaky can take a big hit and then the next play run 50 yards and score. He's going to have to do something this time because somebody unblocked is right on his trail. He throws. It's incomplete. Could have been intercepted as he tried to hit Gavin Johnson.
And I suspect this will be a Bobcat punt. Got plenty of time. They punt it away. Defense holds.
Defense has gotten 3 good stops here in the second half because in the first half, Frenship with a 50-point-plus offense, one of the best they've had in a while, and that's saying a lot, was just scoring on us at will.
Well, and you're not going to get, coming playing Central. Oh, and it's a fake.
They faked the punt. He took a huge hit, but he throws it up the far sideline. Somebody's excited. I think we got a flag.
We got a flag on the play.
Olivas Restoration and Solar flag. You know what that means.
Yeah, it is. There it is right there sitting on the 35-yard line. Who was that back to punt? Nice throw. He tries to come back to the ball. You can't see him, but he tried to come back to the ball. And a Frenship defender just ran right through him.
Yeah.
Smart play there.
Took a big hit. Like a man, got the pass off, and I saw the receiver on the far side jumping up and down clapping. I thought, well, something good just happened for the Bobcats.
And that will move the ball to the 47-yard line inside of Frenship territory.
Pass interference, 15 yards.
Okay. On the pass interference on the far side there.
6:50 left on the clock. So, if Bobcats get a little ball control going here, smart special teams play.
Be nice if the Bobcats score. They can eat as much time off, but you don't want to leave this team. It's complicated with them. They can score quickly. So can the Bobcats.
Picked up 2 on the play.
In his last game as a Central Bobcat football player, it may come down to Squeaky English doing what he does. We're going to need some heroics down the stretch from somebody.
The official there fixing Elijah Allen's jersey.
Well, that's mighty sweet of him.
There we go. Looks like they're wanting to bring a little heat.
And they do.
Squeaky right down the seam to Stribling.
And Kasner has a first down that moves the sticks for the Bobcats in Frenship territory.
And that's the first time that they've run that play. Him coming out of that tight end position and just streaking right down the field.
Looking to the sideline.
Little seam route. Didn't even turn around. Hit him in stride.
Kasner has been a real asset for this team. This could be a history-making drive. The one that gave rise to the Central Mystique.
Oh, and it was caught.
I'm going to say it was caught from what I can see, and that's inside the 10-yard line. In the Angelo MRI red zone, it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
Squeaky looked like he was going to run up in the pocket. Took off running, and then he saw it pop open. I think that was Jimmy Edwards is who they hit.
Yeah. Oh, me. The ball is on the 10-yard line, just inside the 10 for the Bobcats. On the reception.
Handoff.
Touchdown, baby! Alpha Paving Bobcat touchdown. Just over 5 minutes to go. They flex right back on the Tigers, who appear to be a little shocked.
10-yard touchdown run. Nice block.
Touchdown Bobcats.
And here we are, Mr. Vaughn, to tie the game.
We'll get the score updated in just a second. Brett Jones will hold. Jones gets the hold down. They're coming at it.
It's good. We got a tie ball game, baby.
Tied at 44, 5:11 to go in the ball game. The Never Say Die Bobcats tie it up. Don't go anywhere. This could be a little Southwest Conference all-time classic down the stretch. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Welcome back to People's Bank Stadium. 5:11 to go in this ball game, the regular season finale before the playoffs. Frenship Tigers trying to be the undefeated district champions. But the problem is the Central Bobcats, in their final game of the season, just tied it up at 44 apiece here in Frenship. The next 5 minutes is going to be something. Bobcats 2 timeouts, Tigers have 3.
Let me give you some updates, especially in this district. Odessa Permian 18, Midland Bulldogs 21, final. Midland Legacy 75, Odessa Broncos 22. So those are those scores. And the winner out of this district will go and take on the Montwood Rams. And we have some Bobcat fans. We know those Montwood Rams.
Oh, yeah. Remember when Chase Miller time kicked that last minute field goal to beat Montwood a few seasons ago? They always gave us fits, though. They run to the 32-yard line, about 3 yards shy of the first down. Frenship trying to eat some time off the clock with under 5 minutes to go and score without leaving the Bobcats any time.
Well, and Bobcats need to get this ball back, make a good stop here, and then they can take it down. And we got Vaughn Miller, who was practicing kicking 65-yard field goals.
Oh, Evan Vaughn and Vaughn Miller.
I'm sorry, Vaughn Miller.
What's Vaughn Miller doing here? Whacking somebody with a helmet?
Yep.
He's an Aggie.
He is an Aggie,
Which makes him a dang good person like all Aggie fans and Aggies. They throw in it's complete in Bobcat territory.
And he just got down in that soft spot, and we have
Leighton Stone on the reception.
And we have a Central player down, I think. Nope, they popped back up.
Shook it off.
Hey, there's 4 minutes left in this game. You're gonna. Oh no, are your arm's halfway hanging off. Yep, sure is. But
tis but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. We're still playing.
Come on, you sissy. Missing both arms.
And they are taking their time.
Bobcat D. This could be a signature win for Mark Smith and his program. But they're playing the Frenship Tigers, who've been down this road before. First down at the Bobcat 25. On the carry. And on the run, that was Jordan Hernandez.
3:40 left.
3:40.
Yeah, we want to either get them to score quick or stop them right here so that we can have some time to take that ball down.
Wouldn't a pick six be cool?
Pick six would be awesome. And we said that down here earlier.
Scoop and score.
It'd be nice to just get a turnover.
That whole crowd go ape shape. All of us would.
Sweep.
Chase
And
Campbell is in the Angelo MRI red zone at the 15-yard line.
Yep. Chase sees it, cuts it back upfield.
That's what they want to do, is keep it on the run and kind of bully ball it right now.
Yeah, they want to give Coach Smith a little bit of his own medicine and bully ball it. And they're going to use every bit of that.
If the Tigers do score and get the extra point, if the Bobcats score, if you're Coach Smith, you to lay it all on the line and go for two.
Yeah.
At the end.
You came here to win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 240 and counting. Here you go. Going to have a
Holden Phillips hands it off. He's going to give it to Jordan Hernandez, the senior, again, and he is at the 6-yard line.
Central should have 2 timeouts left if I'm
correct. They do. And time is definitely of the essence here.
2:10 left on the clock.
Okay, 2:10 is what's on the clock right now. This is second down.
There you go. They're going to come up. And as you can see, the play clock isn't working. They kept having malfunctions on it.
Yeah, it's just the ghost in the machine everywhere tonight.
Oh, yeah, completely.
But this is a nice finish. Nice way to end the season. Win or lose, and we're glad it's looking better. They run.
And he picks up the first down.
He did. He took a big hit and bounced off of it.
Be first and goal from the 4.
Again, it's Jordan Hernandez. And we have a timeout.
Timeout Central. That's their second.
Going to talk it over with Coach Cope and Coach Smith. Try to keep the Tigers out of the end zone or force them in a field goal, get a turnover, something. Well, we're going to have to do some work mighty fast. 1:37 to go in the game. We'll keep it here. Our broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, apply online. 1cfcu.org or call 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union, our presenting sponsor this evening. Don't forget, you can watch Concho Sports Network games and interviews and things. All you have to do is install the Roku or Amazon Fire app. Just search Concho Sports on either. You can watch all of this in high definition.
Tigers are out there ready to go.
Tied at 44, under 2 minutes to go. First and goal.
I'm going to tell you, I don't think the Tigers thought they were going to be in this position. Whenever they were up 21-0.
Aiden Wilson is on the left side. It goes to Chase Campbell. Campbell is in the vicinity of what, the 3-yard line?
Yep. And we're going to have another timeout Central. They will take their last. With 1:27 left in the game.
So it comes down to this, out of timeouts. It may be wise to not keep them out of the end zone right now.
Yeah, it's, what is it, 3rd and 3 from the 3.
You know, they score, get the extra point, you have some time to tie it up.
Yeah, you got some time to take it down.
They run a couple plays here and score, kick a field goal. Well, that's all she wrote. But that's what undefeated, a team with one loss, hadn't lost since week 1 when they lost to the inner city very scary school, Trophy Club Nelson. Byron Nelson High School. Doesn't exactly scream.
Doesn't scream inner city football.
It doesn't scream principal walking around with a bat.
Trophy Club Nelson.
Yeah, the Bobcats have had some real good duels with those guys in the past.
Well, and let's see. Let's give some more updates. Brownwood 42 to, I think it was 14. Somebody's messed with the score. Final. Stephenville 51-7 over Burnett. They will play Lakeview probably in Brownwood next week or in Abilene, one or the other. And
here we go on second down and goal. Game is on the line. Bobcats and these seniors, if they could win this to go out after winning the closer at home, man, what a great feeling. What a great step for the program.
And was that a flag? I think they got us offsides. So they will take us further in.
Phillips goes to the sideline to talk to Coach Jay Northcutt.
Let's see what he says. Here he comes. White hat walking over. Making that stroll. Offsides on the Bobcats. Declined. Pass interference. Bobcats accepted.
Double whammy.
Half the distance. So it'll go from 3 to 1.5.
A difficult position to be in if you're the Bobcats is exactly where Frenship wants to be. Because they're Frenship and they can handle this. But you never know. Highly unlikely it would be tied right now, but those never say die Bobcats, they've provided a lot of thrills this season. And they are all over the ball carrier, stop him dead in his tracks at the 2-yard line.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
Time. What's the time?
1:00.
Okay. 1 minute to go. Boy, that was a nice stop of that run by the Bobcats.
1 minute, like they do in hockey.
Do they?
Yep. Here we go.
44 seconds. It's 2nd and goal. Bobcats stuffed the run on the last play. Can the defense become legendary? Holden Phillips coming right at him, got right in his face. Throws.
Incomplete. No signal yet.
I thought he had it. Chase Campbell.
Are we going to get pass interference?
I thought he just got another one. Touchdown, that is, for Campbell.
Hold on. We're seeing. Here we go. Here's the call. Holding on the Bobcats. First down. So with
a high five, Hayden Wilson comes out of the game and welcomes Ethan DeLeon, the senior, in at running back.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, there's no guarantee they're going to score. It's fairly likely. There's no guarantee. Because this is the game of football.
Wouldn't it be something for a fumble, right? Or a touchdown? Did they get in?
No.
No. He didn't get in. Who's signal? No.
He got stopped. Defense standing on business.
Timeout. Frenship. So they should take this timeout. Ball is literally on the – they got 2 timeouts left. Ball is at the 6-inch line, looks like.
In the first half, they were scoring fairly at will on the run, but I mean, they were stuffing the runs inside the 2-yard line now.
So they could line up. It's 2nd down. They could line up, punch the ball in. If I'm Coach Northcutt, I'm going to snap that ball, take a knee, let that run down all the way down, call timeout, and take the field goal.
Yep.
But who's out there on the side? You've got Norton out there on the side.
Yes.
Who's already blocked an extra point tonight.
They want to earn the name Wrecking Crew. They've earned it a few times. They could really earn it now, but have been greatly improved, have a lot of young guys on this defense, and this is a moment for them to shine. They are fired up. Here we go. 2nd down and goal. Holden Phillips is going to run it himself. They grabbed him.
He's going
to just get over the goal line. Holden Phillips on the keeper, and it was close. But finally, they break through and get the score to take the lead. It's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Frenship Tigers. Very close to having an undefeated district season championship, and this will be on a 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see how many games Central has lost by less than a touchdown.
Let me see here.
Because unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bobcats.
Well, it's about that time.
Yep.
It's about time to get in a fight.
No, that was, you know what? If you're trying to get, they're gonna score, then you're gonna get them to bring it in.
Mm-hmm. Who? Okay, Jacob Jackson is been not so politely asked to leave the festivities.
Oh, yeah, okay. 2 misconducts after the play. So
Really?
you get 2 misconducts. That's your night to go to the showers.
Jackson's going to shower jail. He got caught up.
While they are kicking this extra point.
Mm-hmm. Now, Norton blocked one earlier.
Yeah, Norton got one earlier.
What's the time there? 16 seconds. Okay, no timeouts for the Bobcats. This is Hail Mary homecoming type of stuff. Right down to the wire, you never know.
Hey, and while we've got this pause, your Dublin Lions are up 36-22 over the early Longhorns with 3 minutes left in the 4th.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So
Hurley's not all that, but Dublin ain't either. Beat another mediocre team. Here we go. This is the season for the Bobcats.
It's up and it's good.
Got it. What is that? 26-yard field goal.
No, so that was extra point.
Or an extra point, excuse me. They missed that. There's a chance to win this thing. Are you changing the score?
51-44. 51-44, 16 seconds left.
We'll keep it here. We don't want to miss anything.
Get the ball, and
all of a sudden we got a bunch of people up, an audience right here of folks from our crew that are crowding around, hovering. 51-44. 16 seconds.
Looking to see any others that may have snuck up and shocked us tonight. Ozona, Cristoval gets the win 25-12, so they've got the 2nd seed in that district. Uh-oh.
What's that? What?
Is that a penalty on Frenship? Is that 15 yards on the kicking team. So what they got from us, we just got back. Oh. So, are you circling all the seniors? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I'm circling the seniors.
Okay. I was
tribute
what
them.
you were
Sorry about that.
over there.
Ready for the Hertz Landscape Company kickoff. When the Bobcats were trailing 21-0, this is a team that's scoring 50 points a game. It looked like it might be their Waterloo or something. They're gonna get, finally, somebody's going to whoop their butt really good. And nope.
But we talk
Didn't
about
happen.
it. We talk about it with Coach Smith, too.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever plays the Bobcats, they know that they've played them.
Mm-hmm.
They've come up, and even Coach Smith.
Imagine how demoralizing it'd be to get beat 80-0 or something, or Belton or Waco. If they would, this thing could have got derailed easily, but it didn't.
Kick goes through the end zone. Bobcats will set up at the 25. 16 seconds left on the clock.
Well, these kids have worked so hard. These are the seniors that started the new tradition, started us back to winning, got the district win, first one since 2022, 3-game winning streak, first win in a long time. Been a good year.
Iana drops the set out of her rings in the background there.
Yeah, I was wondering what the commotion was.
So here we go. So they could move the ball down the field because the clock is going to stop every time they get a first down, so the chains can reset. So here we go. We're going to see a pass.
Thrown and incomplete. Or did
out of
somebody
bounds.
pick
He
it
was
off?
out of bounds.
Close to being picked off.
So here's the pass. Oh, yeah, they were breaking on that ball.
Bryce Garza. But they thought they had it. Squeaky English, thank you so much. You provided us a lot of thrills, and here we are in the last few seconds of his time at quarterback, maybe.
9 seconds left on the clock.
Because
it's this.
He could
here it is,
take
right
off
here.
running.
This is the game right here. Squeaky running.
English!
Taking off.
Cuts
Oh,
back.
my gosh.
Squeaky! Down the sideline, they push him out. Is there any time? Is there any time? There's not. They ran out of time.
Nothing left on the clock.
As they've done several times before. But the Tigers, who will be the district champs undefeated, they know they've been in a scrap. And there's been some mutual respect tonight because the Bobcats, again, made it a pretty unpleasant evening. But in the end, the Frenship Tigers got the job done, and they've done that all season starting in week 2. 51-44. Bobcats had 16 seconds, trailed by 7, couldn't get it done. But Squeaky English took off down the sideline, and it looked like it was definitely possible. He just needed a little more time. So hats off to the Frenship Tigers.
Hey, hats off to the Frenship Tigers. Also, let's be honest, these Bobcats are for real. They aren't going to the playoffs. They didn't win didn't do any favors in district, but every game that they played, they were in that game through and through and came back, made second half adjustments that ended up keeping them into the game. So hats off to the Bobcats.
Yeah, people learn, don't play with them. Don't think that the game's over because you're ahead by 21 points. I mean, they've had to play 4 quarters against this team, and the defense got stronger tonight. They've made some big stops, and I really honestly was kind of thinking maybe they wouldn't because this is a heck of a football team.
Yeah, and somebody's going to take this film, and they're going to look and see what the Bobcats did, and I'm probably Montwood's going to take it and look at it and go, what can we do?
El Paso City by the Rio Grande.
My second favorite city in the world.
You bet. Bobcats fall by 7 to wrap up the 2024 season. We're going to mention all of the seniors coming up. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network. We'll be back after this. Tonight's broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley.
With great low rates on new, used, and refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices for GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community for your auto financing needs.
Dear San Angelo, we share the belief that expectations are meant to be exceeded.
You think a pat on the back and trust should be earned.
You admire those who always do their best and bring out the best in others.
You believe we should always help our neighbor.
You have a history of embracing excellence and professionalism.
You feel the way we treat each other reflects our community's character.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Our tough heritage is what it's all about. And nothing says tough better than trucks made for Texans by Texans. The full-size Toyota Tundra, loaded with full-size features. This is truck country, where legacies are born and the West comes alive. At Mitchell Toyota, getting a good deal on a truck as tough as Texas is a cinch. Come see us at Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Would you like a time lapse of your construction project? Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Damon Bell Photography and Drone Services.
Dear San Angelo, you still believe someone's word can create a contract and their handshake can seal the deal.
You proudly embrace those who put service ahead of sales.
You see that we're driven by faith and steered by morals.
You acknowledge our distinct cultures and recognize we are one.
You feel that you get more when you give more.
We are proud to say, San Angelo, you are our hometown.
San Angelo, it's time to invest.
Welcome back to Frenship High School and the home of the Tigers, and they get the win and the undefeated district championship of 6-2A, the Little Southwest Conference, as they finish unscathed and beat the Central Bobcats by 7, 51-44. The Bobcats scored to take the lead, but these wily veterans like Holden Phillips and, well, a lot of these Friendship Tigers, they've been in 1.2 point games. They've been right down to the wire.